Welcome back to the program. We start this edition with reaction and fallout from President Trump's controversial decision to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. The Palestinian Islamist group Hamas has urged Palestinians to abandon the peace process and called for a new intifada or uprising. The Israeli Prime Minister claims more countries are ready to follow Mr. Trump's lead and move their embassies to Jerusalem. But the decision has been condemned worldwide by countries including Saudi Arabia, Britain, France, and the world's largest Muslim-majority country, Indonesia. Tom Burridge has the story.
Tension again simmering here in the Israeli-occupied West Bank. Israeli soldiers confronting pockets of Palestinians, protesting after a landmark shift in US policy. In Jerusalem's Old City, where security is always tight, shops shut in the Muslim quarter reflect anger. But for many Israeli Jews, their key ally, recognizing this as their capital, long overdue.
Historic, definitely historic. We've been waiting for it for a long time. I hope it doesn't get stuck in endless bureaucracy and waivers, and the proof is always in the pudding, but we're very excited about it.
But for many Palestinians, the move disqualifies Washington as an honest broker. The noise now not about peace, but resistance. In Gaza, Hamas, the Palestinian Islamist group, called for another uprising. In Arabic, intifada, a word synonymous with more troubled times.
Tomorrow will be a day of rage and the beginning of a wider move towards an uprising, which we will call the Intifada of Jerusalem and freedom in the West Bank.
Donald Trump said he was merely recognizing a reality. Israel's Prime Minister now claiming others will follow suit.
I have no doubt that once the American embassy moves to Jerusalem, or even before, there will be a movement of many other countries' embassies to Jerusalem. The time has come.
But the international reaction so far suggests otherwise. In Istanbul, anger directed at Washington outside the US consulate last night.
All right, Mr. President, I'm going to hand you.
And America's allies like France also disagree. President Macron today at an airbase in Qatar. A peace deal between the Palestinians and Israelis, he says, only possible if Jerusalem has an international status.
The status of Jerusalem is a question of international security, which concerns the entire international community.
So as tensions rise, France and Britain will express their opposition directly to the Americans at a special UN Security Council meeting tomorrow. The fear that a decades-old conflict could lead to widespread violence once again. Tom Burridge, BBC News.